Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Zach with Money Pit RC. Today's video is a Sunday recap, so let's get started. Alright, we have a whole bunch to talk about. I have a lot of stuff on my bench. I guess we'll start out with the TRX4M, Enduro, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Jeep Cherokee, whatever. So, my main concern with that Cherokee was the clear taillights. Ugly as heck. So, my buddy Trey, 24 Yep, he told me to get some of this Tamiya paint. There's the part number. It is basically like a clear red. We slapped that on the taillights, and that's what we got. I don't know why they didn't come like this from factory, but it literally just changed the whole thing. Instead of having ugly clear taillights, now you got some nice red ones. So I think it looks pretty good. We did toss on some beadlock wheels with the Black Label tires. These are the bigger ones, 63 millimeters. I think it fits it really good. I just got to get the correct spare, but as of right now, I think it looks really good. Also, we did say something about adding a roof basket, which I did get. I found a file for a SX24 with Jeep JLU, and I had to size it up a little bit. So this is what I came up with. It still wants to focus on my face. So this is what I came up with. Very simple design. I did have to size it up a little bit, which I still think it's too small, but that's what it's going to look like. Which I think it looks pretty good. The width is good. I just got to do a little bit longer. The length is what it's short. Definitely the roof basket is a must. It needs something on the roof. So I'm waiting for people to start doing interiors for this, so I can print an interior. I think that'll look really good. So roof basket, and then we got to print a whole bunch of accessories for it. But in the meantime, just wanted to give you a little update. I didn't forget about it. I forgot to mention on the TRX4M, we're gonna try the paint weathering. I was talking to Trey, and he said that would probably be the best idea. So you mix a little bit of paint, a little bit of water, and you'll brush it on, and then you'll kind of like dab it off. I think he has a full video on it, so I'm gonna have to rewatch that video, but I think that's what we're gonna try on this, just because I don't want to tape it off and mask it and ruin it basically. Also, I think the video is doing really well for that. I'm very happy for that. So thank you all for watching and subscribing. We're almost at 2K subscribers. Very excited for that also. So what's next? So we did print a couple more bodies. So we'll start out with the Datsun. So this was a project that I've been working on for a little while now. Well, trying to print it correctly. I was having issues with it being too thin. So we finally got it printed out. Not the best print, but it worked. So this is the Datsun that we printed. And then we also printed a double cab. I don't know if it's a Toyota or what, but so we printed those too. So these, I gotta find something to put them on, but so we're definitely gonna paint these up. I wanna try some different techniques. I've seen a whole bunch of people doing some good techniques, and I wanna try them for myself. So that's what we're gonna do with these two. So this past week, Direct Hobby sent me a servo to do a review on, and it is this Toro servo. Focus, there you go. It is this Toro servo. I just wrapped up my video on this, and I am highly impressed. And I'm not just saying that just because they sent it to me, because that doesn't matter. I don't care if you send it to me or not. I'm gonna tell you if it's junk or not. I am very impressed with this. It is super fast, it is super powerful. I purposely tried to pinch it against rocks, and the whole rear end started shaking. So that video should be out next week on this servo. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss that video. It's a pretty good one. All right, moving on to the 4Runner build. We made good progress this week. Well, I think we made good progress. So this is what it looks like. You might be, so we got some new trio beadlock wheels, like the old retro style, wrapped in some black label tires. They are the 57mm tires. We did toss on a roof rack, and we did put in a front windshield. That's all we got so far. We didn't do the rest of the windows because we ran out of plexiglass. This is how it's looking so far. Oh, almost forgot. We did put in a Reefs 99 Micro with a shorty horn and some aluminum steering links. All we need to do is get the electronics put in, which we did receive, but we have one problem. With this being a, Jesus, strong magnets. With this being a shorter wheelbase, when I put the motor in the stock position, I don't know if you can see that or not, the servo hits the outrunner motor. So we're gonna have to either get like a pancake motor or something like that. I don't want to raise the ride height, so we're just gonna have to get like a pancake motor or something like that, just to try to save on some space. But other than that, I'm super excited to get this thing done. I'm super happy on how it's turning out. I think it's definitely gonna be one of my favorite builds, even though this is probably my favorite build so far. But when I get this done, it's gonna be something else. So speaking of this 4Runner build, we're gonna do an interior. I don't know how, but we're gonna do one. I did print out some seats. These are like little bucket racing seats. Super cool, and they turned out really well. I'm really happy on how my printer turned this out. So we actually printed 4 of them just to try to get the right sizing. So I think the last one's on the printer right now. So I think we should be good with that. But I think they're really cool. I found a little file for a racing seat. So we'll get these mounted in this somehow. Might have to print like a false floor. Don't know how to design or anything, but we'll have to print like a false floor, and then we'll just bolt those in somehow. I don't know anything about doing a dash or something, but so that is the progress on the 4Runner. So I feel like these videos might get a little boring, so I'm gonna try to change it up and do like I wouldn't say like a mail call, because I don't want to copy other people, but kind of like a section where I talk about what I received in the mail this week. I guess you could just say it's a mail call. So we did order a new chassis. It is a Power Hobby carbon fiber LCG chassis, because we're going to make another build with the 2 new bodies that I showed you. We also did get the new Enduro steering links for the Red Cat Ascent 18 to match the other links that we put on, just because I'm weird and I have to have all my links matching, like the lower links to the steering links. They all have to like be the same thing. So the lower links are these tube style, and the front links were like brass style, but they have to match, because I'm weird. Also, we still have to do a review video on this ESC, the version 2, where it has full reverse from Enduro, the MB100 version 2. We still got to do a video on that. Next up, I want to give a huge shout out to RC All-Wheel Drive for sending me a whole bunch of stuff for, I think it's the Rustler or something. I don't know. I think it is. Keychain. Sent a keychain. Actually, they sent 3. So 3 keychains. A bunch of aluminum, like caster blocks, steering blocks, control arms, some really beefy axles. These look like toe links, camber arms. Looks like they sent a brushed motor. I'm not sure why, but brushed motor. And then they also sent these wheels and tires. It's hard to see. Also sent these wheels and tires, which they look pretty good. Doesn't say what kind of hex. They look like 12 mil hex. and it comes with a tool and a whole bunch of stuff. So I will be doing a video on all this stuff for the Rustler once I find time to install all this stuff. So I just want to give a huge shout out to RC All-Wheel Drive for sending me that stuff. Almost forgot. So we did put a whole bunch of windows and stuff. Well, this one mainly. Put the windshield, side windows, and we put the rear window in. What do you think? It's time to put windows in. It takes me some time to figure it out, just because it's kind of, and they're already coming up. I don't understand how to do windows. It makes me upset. So if you could leave a comment to a video on how to install windows on RC cars, definitely let me know, because I suck at it. That's why I don't do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sunday Recap. We did a lot of good stuff this week, and I'm very excited for next week. Hopefully we get the motor and stuff for the 4Runner build, we get that thing going, we get it on the rocks. Super excited to get that build finished, and then we're on to the next one. Can anybody guess what we're gonna do next? Leave a comment below, let me know what you guys think. So leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. You know I enjoy reading through all your feedback. Catch you guys in the next video.